Hello everyone, what's up? My name is Jabari, but you can call me Jabs. Welcome to the best channel for motivation, conversation, and creation, where today we are talking about my top 5 tips for applying to jobs. Are you on a job hunt right now and you're looking to get employed? Well, stick around because my top 5 tips will help you get that job. And you may be asking yourself, Jabari, what makes you qualified to give these tips? Well, I'm glad you asked. Not only do I have prior work experience for, let's say, Sinclair for 2 years, and not only have I gotten jobs that I have applied for, and every time I apply for jobs, I get at least one interview, okay? So every time I apply for jobs, no matter what it is, I get at least one interview, and I actually applied to jobs last week, and I've had several interviews this week already. Okay, and I'm talking about I'm going to have interviews for places like Yelp. All right, so that is why I can give these tips. Okay, so if you're wondering before this starts why I can give these tips, is because I am getting the interviews, I'm getting the callbacks, and I've done the work, and I already have prior experience. So that is why. But thank you for asking. Okay, guys, so tip number 1. This is the most crucial tip for applying to jobs, and that is make a LinkedIn account. It is almost insane not to have a LinkedIn when you're applying to jobs. Why? Because places like Indeed or ZipRecruiter don't really show that much of you, right? There's no option to really show your artistic ability or any videos on your profile where it looks clean, where it looks professional. But LinkedIn has all of that, guys. So definitely make a LinkedIn, okay? Here's my LinkedIn profile, okay? You have a nice profile picture. Make sure it is a headshot, nothing too crazy in the background, all right? Maybe your cover photo is something that has to do with what you want to do, what job you're looking for. I'm into the social media and sales route and content creation, so that's why I have like a bunch of people here, maybe on their phone or just talking, doing their day-to-day thing, all about making connections, right? And you can put stuff on your profile. You can even put your resume on your profile. Guys, I have my resume right here. I have an old reel I have when I was looking for reporter jobs and producing jobs. You can place video links that's very easily accessible for people who are trying to hire you. So this is the best thing you can do. This is my number 1 tip. Make a LinkedIn. Make sure it looks clean. Put all of your jobs on here that is relevant to what you're looking for. You don't really have to, put like, oh, I was a cashier at Trader Joe's, right? That's probably not that necessary unless maybe you want to be like a manager at Trader Joe's or something. You don't really need to put stuff like that. Put stuff that's very unique and that has to do with your field of work on your experience, okay? And the best part about LinkedIn is the connections, and you can actually see the people that you may work with. You can look on any job, right? And you can just click on a company. You can click on a company and you can look at the people, and you can see who you would be working with. Like, these may be people you see every day. So if you're looking for like diversity in the workforce, well, you can go to LinkedIn and see who works there immediately, and it will immediately give you some type of opinion on the job. So that's why LinkedIn is so great, because you can make those connections. You can ask people straight up, how do you like the job so far? If they have their messaging open, you can ask people working where you want to go, how do you like the job so far? LinkedIn is all about making connections. It's all about helping you get a position. Also, there is the easy apply feature, okay? Now, don't work for LinkedIn. I'm just saying this is just so convenient, okay, guys? You can easy apply to a bunch of positions, and once you apply, if you're looking for jobs, you can just hit an easy apply button. See, easy apply. And that gives them access to your LinkedIn account. And you can just post your resume, post a cover letter. It's simple, guys. This is the most simple way to apply for jobs, to look for jobs, to have some type of visual for your job, to see the people who you would work with. It is LinkedIn. That is how you do it. Okay, so number 1, definitely make on LinkedIn. Tip number 2 is know what you're looking for, okay? Know what job you want. You have to know what you're looking for in order to search for it, right? So just really think to yourself, what job title do I want? Because in LinkedIn, there are a plethora of job titles that you can type in, and you can even type where you want to work, right? But this is just in general. I don't mean just on LinkedIn. I mean, you can go on Indeed, you can go anywhere. I'm just saying it's important to know what you want to do because that is going to narrow down your search, right? So if you want to be like a production assistant, right? Production assistant anywhere, right? There you go. Bunch of jobs come up immediately. What company logos? So it won't be hard to miss. So know what you want, know what you're looking for. You can't go looking for a job and you don't know what you want to do. That's not how you get a job, right? You have to have some type of direction. You have to know what a job title is, what it implies. So know what you want to do. Okay, tip number 3 is read the job description. Wherever you're searching, right? Wherever you're searching, okay? It could be Indeed. It could be ZipRecruiter, okay? Read a job description. Make sure you read what you will be doing for that job and make sure that it actually interests you, right? So if you want to search for the same thing we did on LinkedIn on here, right? Blah, 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 you can even just narrow down your search a little more, to date posted, maybe experience level, put entry, if you're new. But anyway, it doesn't matter what job. Read the description. There's a full job description almost every time. And if they don't have a job description, that's kind of sketchy. So you probably don't want to work there. So make sure there is a job description. Make sure you're looking at what you're going to be doing because this is most likely what's going to be expected of you for your job. So you want to have a good idea of that right before you even apply because why would you apply if you're not interested in what that job entails? So make sure you are reading the job description. Always read the job description. Always read the job description. Okay? That's what you want to do all the time. Because you have to know, oh, am I qualified for this? Should I even apply? Why would you waste your time applying, right? And then after you read the job description, it's like, oh, traveling all the time. I don't want to do that for my job. Well, it was in the job description and now you wasted your time. So make sure you read the job description. Okay, guys, tip number 4 is have a resume that stands out. Do not have a boring black and white resume where everything is just from Microsoft Word and you put a line here and then you put some bullets there. No. Go to myperfectresume.com. Go to these resume template websites that are literally working day to day to get you jobs by having a good looking resume. Make sure it looks different. Add your own flair to it. It really depends on your job, right? If you want to be a graphic designer, maybe you want to show that on your resume. Maybe you want to show how good you are at graphic design right on the paper. And it's a bigger reason to hire you because you have all your credentials, you have your skills, and they see it. You can actually show them. So make sure you have a resume that stands out. This is my resume. Why does it stand out? It's gold, white, and black, okay? It's a different color. Immediately, people are going to be like, okay, this is a different resume. I've seen a lot of black and white resumes, but this one is gold. Now, I'm not saying, you have to have Skittles taste the rainbow all over your resume. I'm just saying you want to make sure that your resume stands out in the best way possible. It could be black and white, but maybe the organization's different. Maybe your photo's in it, okay? Just make sure your resume stands out from the competition because you're going to have a lot of competition. So make sure your resume stands out. All right, guys, and my last tip for you, tip number 5, is to sell yourself in your cover letter, okay? Your cover letter is meant to be sort of the personality of your resume. You want to really type out what you want to type out, give some personality within the paragraphs of your cover letter. Really have it structured well. Make sure your cover letter sells you as a person, not as a robot who has worked many years as a manager. No one's going to care that much if someone else had that many years as a manager, right? You can have a resume is pretty much just all of your credentials, right? Your work history. Sure, someone can have the same as that work history though. So you want to make sure your cover letter says, hey, but I'm better than this person, and here's why. I'm more fit for the job, and here's why. I will be a good asset to your team, and here's why. So you want to show that on your cover letter. Don't let anyone beat you on your cover letter, okay? That is your time to shine. Really tell them about why you're qualified for the job rather than just a resume that has bullet points of your skills. Actually tell them what you learned from those skills. So that is tip number 5. That is my last tip. And those are my top 5 tips for applying to a job. Were they helpful? Is this going to land you a job? Let me know. Let me know if it has in the comment section below. I love to hear that I help people out. In the meantime, happy searching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. Subscribe to my gaming channel. I'll put it in the description below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope the best of your todays or the worst of your tomorrows. Bye-bye.